I'm sure you've seen people posting online that this simple trick will let you know if you're actually going to get a rare card before you choose what pack you are going to open, and we're going to explore it in this video. Is the bent pack theory real? How about flipped around packs when you find them in the carousel? Hi everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! Let's open a pack and let's talk about this, because it is really interesting that they have things like this in the game. So when you scroll around the carousel, I guess I could call it a carousel, there are times where one of the packs is turned over. One of the packs is already facing backwards like this. Some people theorize that a pack facing that way will actually have a higher likelihood of being rare. There appears to be no indication that finding a flipped over pack has a higher chance of being rare. No one seems to flip those packs, open them, and then often find cards that are really rare inside them. However, there's another theory that's been going around that apparently is gaining a lot of steam. So I'm going to test it with all of you right now. This is the bent pack theory. I didn't even know there were packs like this. I kind of love that they have things like this in the game. When you take a pack and you swipe it here, you can actually see whether or not the pack is bent, or if the pack is essentially, you know, completely without one of the corners like twisting out at all, right? So we're going to go through our Charizard packs right here and see if we can find them. Sometimes you can't even find a pack that looks bent. I'm going to see if we can find any of them right now. It'll look almost like a dog-eared page in a book. And I have never noticed this before as I was exploring packs, but apparently it's something that people have found, and it's blowing up on the internet. It's like Charlie XCX right now, okay? It's doing really well. Chapel Run. Ooh. I think I got a bent pack here, everybody. Yes, I do. I have a bent pack right here. So let's look at this right here. We have this one over here. You could actually even see when you're scrolling by it. You can see the top edges of it fanning out in both ways. I did not know this was a thing. And now I'm about to find out if this has a rare card in it. I'm going to be so stressed out because now I'm going to have to inspect every single pack. As you can see, no bends right here. And as you can see, we have a bent pack up in those top corners. All right, let's open it together right now and see if anything rare is inside this pack. Again, I'm gonna give my opinion on this before I even open it, and I'm willing to have my mind changed. I don't think they're gonna have anything in the game like this where you could find out if your card is going to be good before you open a pack. Let's see what happens here. We're opening Heatmore, Scentiscorch, Bellsprout, Meowth, Frogadier. Oh, I'm so glad. The reason I say I'm so glad is because first, I don't want people to have to, go in and inspect every single pack that they find. What you are finding in these moments is that there are different things they show you. We'll go ahead and open a couple more here just so I can show you a flipped over back card on the carousel here. What people are finding is that Pokemon has, in a really cool way, done some deliberate things to make the packs feel more real. You can open them from the front to back. Some packs in here, you know, they just kind of fall in on the other side. You clearly have these bent edges packs. We got to find another one here, right? Let's find another bent edges pack. I'm sure there's going to be other theories about what other things you can find on these cards, but clearly there is no way they would put something in the game that gives you an opportunity to know what's going to be in the pack before you actually open it. Now, once you're opening them and you hear that, there's that cool sound that you can hear sometimes where you see the stars that fly out. That's an indicator that something interesting is going on in that pack, but they're not going to give you something on this carousel itself that lets you sort of game the system. I can't imagine why they would, unless they really want people spending a ton of time inspecting all of their packs looking for stuff like this. I don't think I see one here. Let's just open a regular one and keep moving on. Go, 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 go. One interesting thing to talk about with pull rates right here, while I'm opening a few packs with you, is you can get the rarest cards in the game from a God pack. You can also get them from what would look like a totally regular pack, right? There's nothing that you necessarily need to do to get a crown rare. Like, you get a crown rare in a regular pack here. Let's see if we got any flipped over ones on the back. It's weird. Normally there's like one or two, but they're not giving me any. Do I have any more bent edges? I gotta see more bent edges. Come on, guys. Bent edges, bent edges, bent edges, bent edges. Now my brain is like noticing things that aren't there. I'm like, is that a bent edge? Is that a bent edge? Is that a bent edge? But I've seen people post about this online. I thought the first thing I could do was hop on to see if I could either recreate it or debunk it, right? Because if this is real, oh my goodness. And I'm glad it appears that it's not at all. But I do want to open another bent edge card with you right here. Just for fun, or possibly a flipped over pack just for fun. And a lot of you might not know that you can even open the packs flipped over from right to left. You can pull the cards that are inside them. Poliwhirl, Xeno, Charmander, Sizzlipede, Tauros. Just another way to open the cards there. I don't know if everyone says every card that they open. I do. Maybe that's just a streamer thing. It's just like the streamer in me. Let's open up another pack here. See if we can find a turned over one or a bent edge. They're not giving me any turned over ones in my carousel, which is interesting. Normally I get a couple. All right, bent edges, no. Bent edges, no. Bent edges, no. Although I don't know what I'm going to do if I find another bent edge and it turns out to be a rare card. Then I'm going to go, wait, is it 50-50? Or is there a higher likelihood? I'm not seeing it yet. No. 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 Nothing. No bent edges here. Let's open another pack. Boom. All right, we're gonna have a little cut in this video. I'm gonna come back when I have a bent edge. I'll be back in a sec. All right, everybody, I found a bent edge. We are back. We are taking a look once again. We've got the, you know, the flared edges right there on this card. It's very slight. It's interesting because you look at this card, you can just see how straight they are, but it's very, very slight. Here we go. Please don't be rare. I can't believe I'm saying that before opening a pack. Okay. All right, so it was just a normal pack. It just had Executor at the front there. That's all it was. It was just a normal pack with Executor at the front. Okay, I will say, through this, I don't have concrete proof, but looking at it from a developer standpoint, I can't think of a single reason that they would want you to be able to find a rare card in any other way than purely random RNG, because that is how they will get you to buy more cards, get more Pokegold, and things like that, so that you can continue to open more and more packs. I could totally be wrong here. There may be something to this theory. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you think there's any validity to this at all. Me personally, I think this is just something people noticed, and then, like, the superstitious human beings that we are, we will see that, we'll open it, the pack happens to be good, or someone, I saw a post on Twitter where someone literally opened it and it was a god pack, and if that happens, I don't think anything could ever change your mind, right? Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I will tell you with almost 100% certainty coming from me, there is no difference in a pack that is flipped over. There is no difference in a pack that has slightly bent edges. There's no good reason Pokemon would do that, but I do love that they add little things like that to not only keep us guessing, but just to make, you know, cool things where when you pull a pack, some of your packs have like this bent thing on the bottom here, right? Because it was sitting in that booster box. And I love that they have different things in this that make you feel like you're actually opening real cards. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Debunked. I should put that in big letters. We'll see if I do it.